Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is BBER45. We got another rifle review today, and today we're going to talk about the Romanian SKS. These are one of the kind of fewer to find SKSs. They're not as popular or as available as like Russians or Chinese, but if you look hard enough you can find one, and this is mine. And I've had this for about 6-7 months now, and I love it. It's a really good shooter. I also have a Russian, and I'll tell you what, this is up there. So, alright, anyway guys, we're going to go over today, and most of my information is from the SKS collector's book. You guys should really get one of these if you're really serious into collecting SKSs, or if you want to just follow up and get some information on yours specifically. Because SKSs were made in a lot of different countries, and each kind of has their own little knack to them. And this book right here, it's an excellent reference guide. So, alright guys, so tonight is my 1956 Romanian SKS. This one was produced in the Cugir factory. That's C-U-G-I-R. And officially, this is called the M56. Very similar to like the Type 56, but it's just a fancy word of saying it's the Romanian official rifle. And as we can see here, it has the birchwood stock. It's got the typical, com block shellac. This one, however, is not matching. It's actually very hard to find a matching Romanian SKS these days. And if you do find them, you'll probably pay about another 50 extra $100 for them. But even though it's a mutt, it shoots great. I was able to get a cleaning rod in there because just about all Romanian SKS don't come with a cleaning rod, and I also have the dog collar sling, which I'll go more into detail. So, but just starting off, Romania started producing SKSs in 1956, and they stopped making them in 1962. However, officially they were produced from 1957 to 1960, and so only about 500,000 of these were made, so about 500,000. So they're not as many as like the Chinese, Russians, or Yugos that are out there. So they're fun to shoot. By no means is this a safe queen or anything, and it's just an excellent shooter. If you guys see earlier, I got some really good shots going off. My lady friend, she was shooting at 200 yards, hitting steel plate. Probably about this big, about maybe 12 inches, a foot across, and she was hitting it dead on. So, man, it was just awesome. So, alright, just to get into more depth, guys. So, a lot of the common Romanian SKS is going to be from 1958 and 1959. That was the most produced in that year span. And these are really good quality. We got really good bluing. You have a nice polished bolt, and has this typical gas piston of an SKS. And it has your front side posts, your Russian SKS blade bayonet. We have your 10 box round magazine right here, just like the other ones. And we're going to show you. So I got a snap cap in there, so we'll pull that back for you. Out it goes. I'll take that off for you. And it's just an overall great rifle. Put it back in there for you. And lock and load. Safety's right here. Safety's on right there. Safety's off. Put that back down, and you're ready to go. And turn it right back towards you guys. You got our front post sight right here, and bang. So we're gonna go more in depth in the dog collar. This is what they call a Romanian dog collar. It's not really a dog collar. It just has a D. As you can see, it has a D ring right there. And it's really nicely made. They're also very hard to find, these dog collars. I had to look on eBay, get into a bidding war, but I won and I kept it, and that really made my Romy SKS complete. So I'm gonna get this back in here. Alright guys, so just like your other SKSs, easy to take apart, easy to clean. I'll take it apart right now actually. Pop in there, take off the pin. So now you got your typical dust cover. Unlike the Russians, these aren't marked, as you guys can tell. It's smooth and polished, and then you're going to have your serial number back there. And we got our recoil spring, just like Russian SKS. And take the magazine out. There's our snap cap. And then, you know, we have our just, you know, another bolt carrier group. It also has a lightning cut, as you guys can see that right there. And this is all milled parts. And we have just our regular bolt carrier group. Got the little shake in there, so that's good. It means our firing pin is on there correctly. And you know, this is pretty much the guts of the rifle, guys. You can take a look right there. You can see down it. It does have the chrome line barrel. All Romanian SKSs do. And I can see right through the camera right there towards you guys. And yeah, it has a chrome line barrel, which is excellent because that means you guys can shoot corrosive ammo. You know, it's not going to kill it when you shoot it that time and things like that. Put that back. There we go. And okay, so we did the measurements on it. So it's exactly from the butt stock right here to the very front tip of the crown is exactly 40 inches. And the barrel is your typical standard SKS length of 20.5 inches. So it's a little bit longer, you know, than the AKs, which are 16.5, and it's certainly longer than my paratroopers. And the cool part is it still has the cleaning kit, just like here at the very end. I got one in there ready to go, just like the Russian SKS. In fact, this is actually considered to be an exact clone of the SKS. There's only a few minute things. Most of it has to do with this area right here, the gas lever. And actually, believe it or not, if you guys can see the front leaf sight that has an eye instead of the other Cyrillic sign that the Russians have. Other than that, it pretty much is just identical, and it is just a great shooter. I've put in probably about 2,000 rounds through this corrosive ammo, the Yugo M67, which of course looks like this, and this stuff is actually pretty nasty. It gets the job done. And I was hitting 200, 300 yards and 400 yards quite easily. You know, it'll hit 400, and it certainly did. I was shooting at Angeles range. They have still targets, as you can see in the video. 200 yards I was standing. I was hitting a piece of steel plate, and I was just hitting it dead on. So these are just really good rifles. The average price about these guys are around anywhere from 300 to 350. 400 would be really pushing it. This one here is actually imported by Century Arms. And I got this thing was drenched in cosmic. I mean, completely drenched. And but you know what, the wood came out great. You know, it just because it's all mixing parts and the numbers don't match, it shoots just as great, and this is going to be a lifelong shooter. Alright guys, so we're going to put her back in place real quick. And take our bolt and our carrying group. Slap it back in there all the way. Put our recoil spring squiggly line first, right to the hole. Push it in. Good. Alright, next thing is our dust cover. Alright, that's in there. Dust cover knob. And our latch goes down. Good. And then we're going to rack it back. Make sure we got it functioning. Good. And we'll do a quick dry fire function test. Bang. Good. So put it back properly together. And you know, just like a normal SKS, you pull the bolt back. You know, just take your stripper clips in there, right to the guide, and then just push them down, and you're ready to go. So, slam the bolt back, grab the magazine, and put the safety on. So yeah, guys, so this is it. I mean, Romies are fun. They're just hard to find. You know, they're not being imported anymore. The wood's great, and if you guys get a chance to get one, certainly it's worth every penny of it, and it will make one of the best shooters. And the cool part is, if you guys want to bubble it up, you know, put a Tapico stock on there or whatever, it's not going to hurt the value of it, and it can easily be changed back to its normal stock condition. So, alrighty guys, well, thanks for watching. You know, I'm trying to get back on YouTube as much as I can now. I've gotten a lot of emails on people asking me questions about the SKS and which one should I buy. I'm trying to answer you guys all as fast and quickly as possible, but I appreciate you guys stopping by and asking me for information on the SKS. I'm glad I can help you guys out. Just one more thing, you know what, SKSs are going up actually, all of them, Russians, Chinese, Romanian, Albanians, you name it. And if you guys can get one, go ahead and grab it, because the prices are going up and they're starting to dry up. So, alrighty guys, well, thanks for watching. Please rate and subscribe and keep the emails flowing. Alright, you guys have a good one.